It's your boy Mike Makes Money, and today I'm going to talk about Axie Infinity. Honestly, this is my favorite video game to play, and just because it is more than just making money, and that it actually is very fun. And checking my inventory, I still got 3 days. This egg had hatched, and on the last video I've done, it does not have the best stats. Really, this is just the only bad stat card that it has. When I look at the stats that it actually does have, it does have some alright stuff, but I cannot care for it. It almost has more other cards that are not aquas than aqua cards, which that was the main reason I got it for. It still does have some good recessive genes, but I haven't got enough into it to where I looked up every single recessive gene that it does have, and this even I don't even know how I'm winning games in PvP, just because it's just this card right here. If it wasn't for this one, if I had a high damage card, I definitely think I would be winning more games and making more money. But after I breed these three Axies, I'll see how much they are worth, or just that the stats alone. If all of them are horrible, I might just sell them. But if at least one of them is good, I'm going to keep them and use that to breed. I'm definitely going to be using this card just because it has high speed, and that is very necessary in Axie Infinity. It doesn't have a good card right here, but if you know how to use it, it's not that bad. So it doesn't really just hurt the team, and it could definitely be a good build. But this one right here, it has this card right here, which definitely messes up the pace of the game. If it had any other card, and even though it's zero energy, it could have been worse. But if it had any other card other than this one, I definitely think this would have been a great card. Just because great Axie, just because it has alright stats and the recessives are not that bad. But I don't think I'm not gonna be able to breed it anymore, just because it's gonna be very expensive too. And definitely there are probably other Axies that I could be able to sell this one for, and try to make a good Axie that has zero breeds. And the reason why zero breeds are more expensive is just because you can make more Axies, which will be able to help you make more money in this game. This one right now has zero breeds, and I'm not really thinking of making some Axie babies with it, just because I don't want to risk it with trying to get a good card when this one right here just messes up the entire game. Like every time I lose, it's mostly just because of this one. Even though it has zero energy stats, and it is not that bad since it's zero energy, you're not gonna get. You could have got something better for one energy, and I'd rather just be able to replace it. But other than that, hopefully I can get some more Axies. Hopefully at least one of these are good, and if one of them are good, or two of them, three of them, I'm definitely going to be using them and selling this one. Most likely going to be selling this one and see which Axies I can make. Most likely what I'm actually going to do is probably sell these two for the gas fees, so I can make more babies, so I can buy AXS token and the SLP, which right now it'll cost over $1,000 to make one Axie. This is almost $400 right here, because you have to include the gas fees, which are insanely high. Then also, I'll just get another page of CoinMarketCap. The AX token has just went crazy, and which kind of sucks, but also good at the same time. Depending on who you are, if you have Axies that are waiting to be hatched, I definitely think that people are going to start buying Axies, and there might be a shortage soon. In my personal opinion, I'm not an expert, not a financial expert at all, but hopefully my Axies become worth more, because it's going to get more expensive to produce. And so most likely there's going to be less Axies made, which is simple supply and demand. There are going to be more people that want Axies and less people that can get them. So basically, I think that's why Axies are going to get more expensive. So you had to include gas fees, another $40 right here. It's definitely going to cost over $1,000, maybe $1,100, 1,100 basically, just to make three Axies. That's what I usually do, just because I think that's the best return on profit. And if that were the case, I was gonna be easily able to sell these all for like 400. I can easily sell this one for 400, sell the parents all for 400. If I were to leave this game right now, I know I can be profitable. This one is just an amazing card just because of the cards that it has alone. I keep on saying that Axies are cards. I'm so sorry. It might get confusing. I'm gonna try to explain it more in detail. But in 2 days, these are gonna hatch, and I'll be able to see if they have any good stats and how much they're worth. If I can use them in my PvP squad, I'll definitely be using them and see how much money I can actually make, because with the squad that I have right now, it's really this one that's holding it back. He's basically the front, which should be replaced by plant, or I might go reptile because I think these are underrated. No one really uses reptile, and we'll see how much demand they have in the future. So if I can get a good reptile or a good plant, or maybe even a Dawn, but no one really uses them just because, I mean, they're Dawns. They're not really used in the game. They have like really mixed genes, and so they're not really worth that much. But I just wish they had better stats. I think they should like not nerf them, boost them, because no one really uses them, and that's why they're so cheap. You can get one for zero point 0.1 Ethereum. The cheapest Axies that you can get right now are less than like 300, which they're not going to be good at all. Oh wait, actually, this one has pretty good stats. It just has three breeds. That's the reason you're able to get it for so cheap. Um, Definitely, hopefully, for me, I want to go to an Axie that has 0 breeds, just because if you want to make money from playing Axie Infinity, other than playing PvP, which is a way to make money, I make around maybe $17. Yesterday I made 20, but today it was very low, just because they changed the aspect. You have to focus on getting really good cards to win PvP, and that's how you make your money now. I think breeding is going to be the best way to make money in Axie Infinity, just because I think more people are going to be focused on buying them. And just today alone, past 30 days, been over 1 billion transactions in total trading volume, which is just insane for a video game. So the fact that we're able to see that amount of Axies being bought and sold, just insane. And these don't have the best stats. Right now I'm using the Freak Axie extension, just because it really helps you see the stats, and if you wanted to breed them, you'll be able to see how good the chances of you of getting a good card on the Axies that you breed. So most likely, I'm still gonna be profitable when I play this game, and being able to make even 17, $15 a day from playing a video game is still amazing. It might take me a long time. I'm probably gonna get a job on top of this, so all the money that I make from my job, I can reinvest this back into Axie Infinity, start to make more money with Axie Infinity, and just create an infinite cash cow. Because definitely, if you know how to breed right, you can make infinite Axies. Maybe what I'll do is just sell these 3. I know I want to keep this one so bad. I love it. This is my favorite Axie that I've ever had. I've only had like 7 before this one, but it just has amazing cards. But if I need to make some money, I'll definitely be able to sell these 3, get maybe $1,000 from all 3 of them, and probably had to sell 2 of them, sell the worst 2, keep the best one, and be able to have enough to buy one good card, and be able to buy the transaction fee from the AXS token, the SOP that I need to buy to actually get everything that I need, so I can breed my best Axie right over here, whichever one it might be, get an amazing card, then breed them, and just have a chance at making some very powerful babies. So it's your boy Matt Makes Money. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and peace.